Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending. Till the end of the webinar, you will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
Hi, thank you for offering the opportunity to speak. And again, this is Mike with Golden Gate University, San Francisco. I am the Assistant Director of International Admissions, and I am also one of the persons, if you apply to GGU, I'm also one of the persons who might be reading your applications and reading the transcripts, degree certificate, and statement of purpose. So I am also the to-go person for international as well as credentials evaluation. If you have any questions, feel free to raise up or send me email or WhatsApp. And also a convenient way will be reaching out to your study metro counselor. They have expertise in our school as well. And I've been talking about, I know that, you have been going through a lot of information, speeches by a lot of other universities. I don't count on each of you to remember every point I'm going to speak, but I hope you can at least have some numbers in mind. And again, I am a number person, and I'm going to give you a lot of numbers, five or six numbers, so you can remember why GGU would be a fit for you. So coming up with the first number, 1901, Golden Gate University, my university is established in 1901. We are in the area for over 100 years already. We are located in downtown San Francisco. We are at the heart of Silicon Valley. Remember that, okay? We have so far 68,000 graduates and alumni. And with the current students, we have over 3,000. So we are a small-sized university located in the heart of Silicon Valley, but we are good at our location. I'm going to talk more about our location and why students choose us in the past. Talking about international students, my expertise, GGU has over 300 students, international students, coming from 47 different countries around the world, of course, including India. And very lucky, India is the country that we have most international students, and my two student workers that are working for me are also coming from India. And I am calling India on a day-to-day basis. My favorite food is chicken masala, by the way, even though I'm Chinese. So you can see we have a large number of international students from India, and there are a couple reasons. Some people like the way we design our courses. Some students like the city life, but the most important thing of all is our location. We are located at the heart of San Francisco, home to world-class technology companies such as Google, Apple, Amazon, and I'm going to introduce the next two companies because LinkedIn is about the LinkedIn headquarters is about 150 meters away from us, and Salesforce basically is our next building. It's about 15 meters from us. Now, these two companies are important to us because these two companies are one of the biggest sources of our domestic students. These students, they are working in LinkedIn, Salesforce, KPMG, Citibank, or the Big Four accounting firm in the morning, and in the evening, they come to study. So that gives you an advantage as an international student to learn not only from your professors, but at the same time, you start connecting with the real working professionals in the field, starting on your first day of your first semester. That is one of the reasons why we are popular among students from India. And the other one, we are having one of the lowest student-teacher ratios among all other universities you've heard so far, 12 to 1 student-teacher ratio. This number is important because a low student-teacher ratio gives you individualized attention from your professors who are also active industry practitioners in the field they teach. Let me give you an example. Many of our professors are coming from industry, they have a job in the morning. They have a full-time job in the morning in LinkedIn, KPMG, Salesforce, and in the evening they come to GGU to teach and share their experience. So our international students can have an anticipation that they are going to learn updated knowledge from their professors who are also working professionals working on the field in a day-to-day basis and up-to-date basis. There are reasons why San Francisco has one of the highest cost of living in the United States. But at the same time, keep in mind that even though it is high cost of living, but at the same time, the job prospect is promising as well. Combining all the reasons, you can see why we are very popular, but at the same time, we also offer scholarships to international students up to $15,000 for qualifying international students like you. All of these reasons combined makes us rank #1 for adult learners by Washington Monthly, not 2, not 3, but 4 consecutive years. I would say in about 3 months, that makes us 5 years. So you can tell when we design our campus, the way that we try to design our classes, the way that we try to engage with prospective students like you, we are always having the mentality of getting you prepared to apply for your first job in the United States. That has been around for 5 years, 10 years, all the way into 100 years for us. I'm going to give you a very short list of the classes of the programs we offer, but these are the highlights of the highlights. Now, at the top, you see we offer 2 STEM eligible courses, the Master of Science in Business Analytics, as well as the Master of Science in Information Technology Management. These 2 courses are STEM eligible, which makes you eligible for your STEM OPT as well. And I am assuming most of you understand what I mean here by STEM OPT. It is one of the major reasons why students prefer us, why students want to go with a STEM program. It sharpens their chance to stay and get a job in the Silicon Valley area. Other than our STEM program, we also have business programs such as our MBA program, Executive Master's Program, Project Management, Leadership, Finance, and Human Resource Management. And these are just a short list out of the long list that we have. We also have psychology programs, but I would say the most popular program I have seen so far among Indian students are the 2 STEM programs, the Business Analytics and the Information Technology Management programs we offer. And I really want you to get more attention on these 2 programs. Now, as I mentioned before, GGU and our course curriculum, we are designing our classes revolving around how to prepare our students to apply for their first job in the United States. That is why, other than classes, we also design activities to help you prepare. For example, we have one-to-one in-person interview and training with our international students to sharpen your resume and your job interviewing skill. Now, many of my international students from India possibly have already 5 to 7 years of experience before coming to the United States, and they still find our workshop and in-person interview helpful because the way that we refine our resume and job interviews is still a little bit different from your experience in your home country and India. And that helps our international students like you to get adapted to the cultural environment as well as starting to connect with our domestic students and to land in your first job in the United States. Other than resume and job interview training workshops, we also have a lot of clubs, in-school clubs that are organizing events and invite other companies in the downtown area, for example, Lincoln, to come to the campus to start recruiting. So we do have a good connection with employers in the downtown San Francisco area who are less than 200 meters from us, and they're very willing to come to a walk instead of driving. They can just walk to our school and then start talking with our international students. So coming to that, we are very popular among international students, especially from India, we are very popular with students looking for a business analytics and information technology and an MBA degree. What kind of applicants we are looking at? First of all, we strongly recommend if you have a US equivalent GPA of 3.0 that you can apply to us. Now, it's perfectly okay if you don't have an idea what your US GPA is, because when we receive your transcripts and mark sheets, our in-house team will be able to convert your Indian CGPA into the US GPA system. And again, because we received the largest number of international students from India, my team is capable of understanding the education system in India, understanding what you have been going through for the past 12 to 16 years, and especially, this is important, we also accept your 3-year B-Commerce degree, which not all the universities in the United States accept. And again, we do accept your 3-year B-Commerce degree to eligible to apply for a master's degree with us. Speaking of the English language requirements, we accept TOEFL, IELTS, and we also accept Duolingo as a measure to counter, to support your effort during the lockdown. Duolingo is a little bit over 100, which is more accessible to many of our international students, not only in India, but also in other countries around the world. After you submit your application, my team is very confident that because after you submit your application, we will actually send you a follow-up email to tell you what specific documents we need in order to move forward with the admissions process. So in GGU, we do things step by step. Once you finish step 1, which is to apply, we will guide you into next. So what will you be expecting on your second step? You will be expected to turn in 5 things. Number 1, a scanned version of your unofficial transcripts or mark sheet. Number 2, a scanned version of your provisional or final degree certificate. And again, your provisional or final degree certificate. We fully understand some of you may not have requested your final degree certificate yet by the time you graduate, but we are okay with provisional so far. And then afterward, you can go talk with your university to start requesting for your final one. We are okay with you turning in the scanned version of the unofficial school report by IELTS, TOEFL, PD, or Duolingo, and our evaluators will be able to verify for you. So you don't need to send us the official score. We just need the PDF score report that the test center has sent to you. We also need a copy of your resume and a copy of statement of purpose. So 5 things is enough for us. If you are looking for our MBA program, make sure you also include the GRE or GMAT score. But if you are not applying with the MBA program, say if you're applying for the business analytics or the information technology management, we just need 5 things: transcripts, degree certificate, test score, resume, and statement of purpose. So here comes my conclusion. I put my full confidence on Study Metro counselors to help you prepare for your process. And afterwards, we'll be able to pick up from there. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to take a look at our website to start your research, www.ggu.edu/apply, or you can contact directly with your Study Metro counselor. We do have a partnership with Study Metro, and we've been working well so far. And they will be able, Study Metro will be able to guide you into the next step. Thank you so much.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the Study Metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.